ready with it. It's going to be iBUYPOWER with a bit of an advantage already starting off on the CT side. compLexity on the terrorist side, and they have bought full body armor, so I think they're gearing up for a pretty concise push towards a bomb site already. Actually, they're going to be outside and inside, trying to see if they can split up iBUYPOWER between, well, upper and lower at this point.
Yeah, I've basically just let them go in terms of trying to figure out what they're going to do before they do it. So you can see they're going to start to be able to push up there. And Swag will take out one. They're pushing in there. Actually, that's an interesting strategy that they had there. We'll talk about that after we break down this round here. Steel under some cover right there. He's going to get to one headshot. Make that two. He stays alive. Hiko now going to be the last man standing here for compLexity.
Steel staying alive much longer than he should have here. Hiko's in some trouble. He's going to go down, and ACK will pick it up. And again with the roars all over the venue here.
So let's talk about that. So what the reason why we're breaking it down now is so they had two players that went outside all the way down through that secret area and to come back up through the vents. And so right there, that allows them to have multiple angles. This opens it up to 3 different entry points. The difference is they had Swag to have to worry about there inside of that left vent, and that's where everything kind of unfolded. Also, you have to give it up to Steel, who held it down in the backside of A.
Yeah, very nicely done. I was sure he was going to go down. As soon as you start reloading in a close, quarters gunfight, generally that's a pretty bad sign, but he did somehow stay alive. Now, grenades and even, 2 Max 7s on iBUYPOWER? That's interesting.
Well, the angle for AZK makes sense. Swag, or make that is Steel. So Steel just above Swag there with the FAMAS. So he can drop down, and he can be a nuisance as well.
There is armor, head armor on 4 members on compLexity, so see if they can get something done. But they don't have any grenades, so they're not going to be able to... Well, actually, yeah, there's one flashbang, so they're going to be able to throw one, and that could be enough. If they take down ACK here and open up the ramp room, they can go from there.
Let's see if they use that golden flash. This could be the best flash we ever see. Oh, no, it's on nothing's back. Never mind, we're good. All right, so hopping in, AZK picking up 1. Make that 2, looking for his 3rd one. And he causes a lot of damage there. And they will rotate back around left up to Sean Garrett. Sean is actually able to rotate back around. He's on the flank. He's being shot through that locker, and he stays alive. He actually took 1 damage at a time there, and he'll get finished off there by Swag.
So not really a successful round from compLexity. These 2 kills, I think, were not enough, considering the people they killed had Max 7s. I mean, when ACK picks up 2 kills before he goes down, the Max 7 pays for itself. So it's not that they really caused any real economic damage. And you see him just picking out M4 here, Steel sticking with the Max 7. And we're going to be into the 3rd round. compLexity, still not much luck here in the second map.
Yeah, compLexity, they needed to pick up that pistol round to start the game off. They wanted to, of course, pick up the rounds, but the second part of it is to carry over, to kind of deplete that momentum that iBUYPOWER had gotten from the first map. So right now, Skadoodle immediately checking the upper side. And you might be able to hear them as they jump across there. Look at that tower that we have. Everybody gets up here. I'll see who else can make the jump now, if it makes sense for them to make the jump. He's actually going to peek out. Here come all players. They're going to be able to push back around here. Skadoodle trying to cover over there. Swag's going to be there. Shuts down 2. Looks for his 3rd. Make that 4. And all just 4. Steel was one part of those as well. I wanted to give him 5. But Swag, how many quads has he picked up during this game?
I mean, more than I can count, basically. It's been incredible to see him play. Top franking on Dust 2, very nearly dropping a 30 bomb. He's got 29 kills at the end of Dust 2. And, well, wow, he's still some distance away. But considering it's only 3 rounds, 7, yeah, if you just, if you keep counting, he's going to end there again.
Wow. Keeping that 2 frags or more per round, you have a player like that, then that's just scary. And Swag's actually going to push all the way through. He gets head dinked, and he will pick off Simpis now. And then looks over around and almost took down Sean Gears as well. He's going to be down to 49 health. And so now it's down to this 4-on-4, and Sean Gears, he's going to backpedal. And looks like he may take some time, may regroup with his teammates in a moment. But right now they've got 2 players on the outside. That's Dazed and Skadoodle. And Dazed is going to push up. That's going to allow Skadoodle to get a different position here now. And Sean, so right there, just on the other corner, yeah. And you can see that he's just checking over there towards Secret is Sean Gears.
I think Sean maybe could have heard Daze jumping down, but he probably thought it was inside the building.
Well, Daze can definitely hear Sean Gears jumping up and down.
This is so close right now. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look how close they are to each other. And this could set up everything. If Sean can take down Dazed, then they have a man advantage, and they might be able to get the first round of the game, but no. Dazed in the corner will drop him, and now heart of the game is up. They might be able to take the ramp room, but that doesn't give them much. ACK still covering Hell, and if they try and go for lowers, then Dazed is on his way down.
They'll have a good retake even if they get down to that lower bomb site. They've got players that are going to be wrapping around through ramp, and then you have the one right here. Still set up there. He's going to hear that the bomb is going to be planted now, and he's going to full-on spray. They will get the bomb planted, and he actually didn't cause that much damage. Hiko able to take down Daze as we're back down to that 3-on-3.
Nobody's coming from ramp, so Nothing's going to have to turn around really quick to help out Anger here. Anger gets no kills, and now it's Nothing in a 1-on-3. Makes it a 1-on-2. Grenade to follow. Steel is going to explode. Now a 1-on-1, but Skadoodle comes out on top, and he has time. He even picks up a kit here, and he will win the round anyway. God, that was close.
4-0 in favor of iBUYPOWER, and that was our first actual gun round. And Skadoodle, he has that op back in hand here, and we'll see if he's able to pick a player out there on the... Well, actually, probably Daze may push him somewhere else. He may watch Ramp Room, for all we know.
And that was something we saw earlier when iBUYPOWER were playing on Inferno, that the CT side, they keep alternating their defense so much, very hard to know who was going to be where. See if it translates, and actually maybe you're right, it seems like it is translating onto Nuke as well. No, moving all over the place.
And he's watching for a squeaky door, even though Swag's going to be there as well.
See Semper's out here looking for a kill.
Semper's getting spammed right now. Good angle there.
Shooting through, but Hiko picks up the first kill, and that is very important, of course, but he's down to 6 HP. But killing Swag at this point, it's almost like getting a double kill, it feels like. Oh,
that's a great nade. Even if he didn't kill it, it definitely caused a lot of damage there.
Steel, one, double now, and they just rush in. Triple kill from Steel, and another round. Even though they got the opening kill this time, it just doesn't seem to matter.
Reality setting in.
It feels like it. 0 kills on Semphis. Nobody on compLexity is above 3 kills at the moment. All right, so this is something that we always end up talking about, especially when I end up casting with Semler and Vendetta back at home. On this map, sometimes if you make things too complicated, you'll end up, you know, mind gaming yourself on this map. Sometimes a simple A push can actually work. There's no reason to make things too complexity.
But
oh.
I don't get stuck in the puns, man. It's a very vicious cycle. As right there you have Semphis. He's going to take down Skadoodle as he peeks out. That was cute, though. You'll have a gold star.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I just can't help myself. I have to do it.
How many tickles does it take to make a squid laugh?
Is it tentacles?
Tentacles.
Damn. Okay. 4-on-4 here.
Yes, in the grand finals, that's what we're talking about right now.
Well, I mean, we're going to have to wait until compLexity shows us something real here, because at the moment, there are 2 people down. They've taken over ramp room, but that doesn't really mean anything. That's part of the power of Nuke when you're on the CT side, is there's so many spots you can hold, but you can give them up and fall back and hold a little bit further back, like ACK's done right here, and still not give up the bomb site. So, yeah, just a new angle. Hiko goes down as they push forward. Now Semphis falls, and it's another round. Let's listen in on iBUYPOWER.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he's not opting like big garage. Let's go outside and just walk in a mini. Let's do me, Sean, and Jordan, and you want to hut one Skooky, and let's just go in. If he's opting big garage, we'll probably just get raped. But
oh, that was compLexity we're listening into. Sorry about that, guys, but yes, seeing if they can maybe get into hut quickly, and they've realized Skadoodle is holding far back with the orb, so they feel like they have a little bit more space to move around outside. Some pretty good information there, and I love listening in on that mumble. Swag going down, Anger straight through the mini door, and now they're going to be pushing in. Semphis with the kill. Now Skadoodle gets one. Almost going to be a double. He really clicked his mouse then, but it wasn't happening. Dazed with a triple kill. Last 2 were right on top of each other, and it's going to be Hiko left in a 1-on-2. I have no idea what compLexity need to do to actually make this work anymore, because that was one of those fast pushes that I was, you know, asking for.
He's going to just rush down there, get the bomb planted. And now you've got ACK just clearing out the A side, making sure that it's clear. And now we'll see the attack down here towards the lower side, and he's leaving the door open here.
It's a mind game.
Yeah, to use that door there. So they made it look like he was in there, but they've cleared out different areas so far.
Oh, no defuse yet. Hiko's waiting right here. A lot of time wasted. Dazed, very nearly gone. Hiko on 6 HP, and now when he peeks out, ACK's got it. Dazed, a little bit confused about where the bomb is, but ACK is going to be able to find it for him, and they will be able to just win the round. Corey, this is painful to watch.
It is. And so now 7-0. It would be very upsetting to see the final map of the entire tournament go to a huge deficit that's like a 16-2 or 16-3.
Yeah, I mean, it is Nuke, and things can certainly change. The one thing that compLexity have going for them is that in spite of the 7-0 streak that iBUYPOWER are on, the only one with any really impressive amount of money is ACK on 10,000. I guess Dazed on 9, but so a couple of consecutive rounds for compLexity, they might be able to force an eco here. That's the only upside. Downside is Skadoodle is now aggressively out on Yard like he wasn't before, and
there's one player, I believe, that wrapped around already inside of Mini. Oh no, it was Simphis who was going to wrap around. He did make it around towards the backside now. And so Simphis, he's going to try to be a nuisance now. There is they're going to decide to go ahead and start to push over there towards ramp room. Exchanging back and forth. Hiko's going to be left alive here. Now it's going to be left up to Swag, of course, at last tournament.
If they
for
throw
ESEA
this
7.
away, if they throw away this 1-on-3, I don't know what I'll do. That's too much. They gotta be able to win this. Swag down here. They challenge him. The bomb is down.
They're still challenging him.
You must be joking, Swag. He pulls out the pistol. Semphis in a 1-on-1, and Swag. He just needs one more click, and Semphis will be gone, and compLexity will be destroyed. There it is. Triple kill, and iBUYPOWER taking it away. And I think there is no coming back from this. When you lose a round like that, it is soul destroying.
You challenge and challenge again. There's no reason that you should have been in that situation. Unless the bomb fell. I don't believe it did. Once that player got taken out, there's no reason to go back there. Yeah.
First guy had the bomb. But even then,
they're so nervous against. That's so much respect for Swag there. And they, again, just kind of try to take him out one by one. They threw the nade out there. That was a good idea, but still. Great job by Swag. He's probably already at like 30 kills as we're in 8 rounds. He's not really, but...
No, but he's headed up there. That's 8 rounds and 12 kills. Hiko will take him down finally. So that's going to be a bit of a relief. Hiko really getting angry here, getting a quick double kill. ACK gets the return, though, so it's still nothing, and Hiko left 2-on-3. And if they can't win it 1-on-3, how are they going to win it 2-on-3?
Hiko right around the corner. He's got a player to worry about there. That's going to be one. He does take him out, though. So now it's going to be down to a 2-on-2. Day's going to be right there. Nothing. Tries to take him out. Now the 5 HP from Hiko. And he's going to fall.
It will not be enough. There was, I mean, I keep hoping every time it gets close and we're down to that 2-on-2, 2-on-3 situation. I think it's just a matter of time, but 0 rounds for compLexity here on the second map, which, by the way, is their last chance to get this done.
That's insane. They have to be able to push through this, and then they have to play another map, and then they have to play another best of 3.
Yep.
But first things first, they need to figure out how to get out of this hole that they're in right now at 9-0.
I have absolutely no advice for them at all. You think you hit the nail on the head there. They do have a lot of respect for Swag and for iBUYPOWER in general, and they're not playing their own game. They're playing iBUYPOWER's game at the moment. They're worried, and they're just not making it work. ACK on the corner here. Nothing peeks in without any flashbang or anything, and ACK going to pick up 2 easy kills. Swag takes down Semphis, and it feels like compLexity now, they're no longer even working as a squad. They're just individually running around trying to get some kills, and that is not what you want to do.
That's a play that we haven't been talking about a lot during this tournament so far, is AZK. He's just been very consistent in what he's doing. He's not trying to be the over-the-top player. He's not trying to get those main injury frags. He's allowing Skadoodle and Swag to be those types of players. Dazed has definitely done a lot, and so is Steel. So they've just played collectively extremely well. And here we have it now left up to Hiko. down to this 1v3, and they're just tapping through, and there goes Daze will finish things off. 10-0. 10 consecutive rounds in a row, uncontested by compLexity.
And the most painful of them all has to be that initial, or that 1-on-3 in the middle of a couple of rounds ago where Swag took down 3 members. That was the opening. That should have been when the game turned in favor of compLexity, but it got ripped away from them. Now, obviously, they just keep buying at this point, but it's hard to see how they're ever going to get out of this. So much blue.
All right, so we'll see. They decide to go for an all-out rush up there towards ramp room. AZK one, and he only gets one out of it. And so we'll see Sean Gears now. As they're going to push up there, they drop the bomb off over there to nothing, but look out. You have Swag down below. He's ready. He's locked and loaded.
It's the Swag cannon in the back here, and he's looking for more headshots. Sean comes up, Swag with the 1, gets a double. The bomb is down.
It's an aim map for him.
There is just no stopping him at this point. He's going to go for another one. Almost takes down Semphis, but eventually they dispose of him. But that's still not good enough. They have no smokes, and putting down the bomb here on the B bomb side without a smoke is a little bit more than just difficult.
So now they're in a really, really tough spot, but a lot of time to work with. And Semphis is actually watching both vents, just like Hiko is here.
Good headshot.
Still has some time to work with. And Skadoodle gets that pick.
Hiko
And still finishes things off. 11-0. Wow.
I feel like I'm usually able to come up with some encouraging words, you know, find the silver lining, say, you know, what can work out for them, but I'm nothing here. I'm blank.
Wow. If good guy Anders can't come up with something nice to say for compLexity right now, then you know how deep in the hole they are.
Yeah.
It's a dark, dark place, and they're just looking for a glimpse of light. And that fire's not going to be it there from Dazed.
No, don't go near the light.
Go away. Nothing, you're in the fire.
Dazed gets a kill outside, and Skadoodle mid-air on Semphis, who was jumping. And, well, Jordan's up on top of the hut right there, up on the CT main, sorry. And he's alone again. 1-on-4 here. It's probably going to be 12-0. And at this point, they might as well just go all the way and make it 15-0. Swag takes down another. That's a double. He's at 17. Map's going to be over before he even gets a chance to get to 30 again.
Wow. Well, he keeps on the path that he's on. He's currently at a 1.678. Right around there. I think that's what his KDR is.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. That was just throwing numbers out there.
Corey, you ever play a game called Roller Coaster Tycoon?
I know of Roller Coaster Tycoon, but
so
no.
whenever I play that map, sometimes I just make
play
the
the
roller
map.
coasters well, it's that game. Sometimes when I play that game, I just make the roller coasters incomplete, and all the passengers, they just fall out. I think that's the kind of roller coaster that compLexity are on right now. It just ends, and they just drive right into the ground, and it all explodes.
Not
0.
You don't have anything nice to say, so you go ahead and send them off a roller coaster.
And that's what it feels like right now. There's no upside. They're never going to get back up from this. Sean and Hiko left 2-on-5 here, and it's just all iBUYPOWER.
Yeah, I was way off on my my kills per round. It's 1.41.
All right, well,
That's still a good number.
still a good number. Hiko goes down.
Especially when his teammates, if you look at Skadoodle, he's probably up there as well. Actually, yeah, he even has another teammate, Daze, that's 15 kills.
Yeah.
So each one of them, I was hoping maybe we might get some way that all 5 players from iBUYPOWER all had 15 kills right at the 15th round.
Oh, yeah.
That's not happening, though, sadly.
No, that can't happen, unfortunately.
Swag messing things up.
What do we end up talking about here? What's left for us to do now? I mean,
there is reality to this, right? You can't just sit there and soak up. Right now, they are on the CT side, but they're down by 13.
Skadoodle getting smoked off, but he's going to be right at the edge. He's pretty brave here. He does not get the leg shot off, and is going to try and fall back. They don't do any damage, and Swag is actually already waiting for them down. Secret. There's the 1 kill. Goes for more. Can't get the double, and they finally take him out. Steel gonna take Hiko down through the squeaky door, and it's a 4-on-3.
They're all playing so well. From iBUYPOWER, they're all doing exactly what they're expected to do.
Yeah. And Skadoodle making sure they don't sneak back up again, so they're contained within secret. Dazed is down here, ACK's down, Steel
This
making
is
sure.
great.
Yeah, it's great.
A very good setup. Still doesn't know whether or not they've had the chance to. They have someone lurking about inside of lobby, so he's going to hold that area over there.
But if they go down, it's going to be Dazed to spot them, and he's going to call for backup so soon. Molotov reigns in now. They either move back or forwards, and they're going to move back, and that buys a lot of time now for the CT side. ACK looking as well. If they come out here, they're going to get cross-fired, and Steel is also moving in.
AZK has also another incendiary grenade, so look out for that one later on. Well, never mind. He doesn't need it. They're just going to be able to pick them apart now. 14-0.
Oh, man.
Or in World Cup terms, 14-0.
It's going to be a while, I think, before compLexity forget this kind of spanking.
Wow. We are in the grand finals for the ESEA Season 16. And these are your top two teams in the finals. We have had some really great teams come in through here. We had Virtus Pro, who finished third in this tournament. Na'Vi finishing fourth. And then we had NIP, who shares a 5th and 6th finish.
Yeah.
And so that right there, just saying that alone is strange.
Oh, Sean gets a knife in on Skadoodle. There is some justice in the universe after all.
There's going to be some trash talk happening after that one.
I think they need more than just a knife kill to really bring that up.
I don't think, well, I think everyone knows that it's in the bag now.
They've got it. The comeback is real.
No, it is not. Anders, I appreciate you.
You know, I'm trying my very best here.
I know, man. And I want you to continue to be good guy, Anders. Don't ever change.
15-0. Ladies and gentlemen, you did just witness that. compLexity, they beat NIP. They beat Na'Vi, although Edward wasn't here. Still, they beat Na'Vi. And
Na'Vi, well, just real fast. I know I'm cutting you off, but that Na'Vi played so well.
They did play
If they
very
had
well.
Edward here, yes, it probably would have been a little bit different. But they all played well. Sinya had some moments. There was one moment where I remember he had two players that he could have killed on compLexity, and he didn't. And that's not a pivotal round where it changed the whole series, but still, it's just some of those little things that Edward probably would have done differently.
Yeah.
But it's not, again, it's not a knock on Sinya. He's done some really good stuff. He really did help out Na'Vi to get to where they were as well.
Yeah. So the list: Na'Vi,
Yes.
Na'Vi, Virtus Pro, and NIP. You beat those three teams from Europe, and then you end up in the grand finals. You get very likely 2-0, 15-0 in the first half. Now second half is coming up.
Yep. And Semphis said it himself. He goes, against European teams, for some reason, we are on top of it. We can play our game. We know we can compete against them. But against American teams, he did not just say iBUYPOWER. He said American teams we struggle against. And maybe that's why they come into this tournament as a 4th seed from the North American side.
Could very well be. I think he also said we've never even won a scrim against Manajuma, for instance. They really do struggle against other American teams, and they have one shot here, one round, see if they can get it back. Steel with the opening kill, Semphis with the return, Swag takes down Sean. Is it going to be 16-0? The ultimate insult here. It's 3-on-3. Semphis comes in with a kill now, just Dazed and Swag left. So maybe they are going to be able to pretty up the score a little bit. Swag alone, very little HP.
Oh, Swag's been in a 1v3 before.
Yes, this is true. One of the most crazy 1-on-3s.
And this would be the best one. The bomb down, 12 HP, 1-on-3. Artie's been spotted. Okay, good. He gets taken.
Semphis with
he
an
did
ace.
get taken out.
Semphis got 5 kills. They were just so spread out. I didn't even realize. But
I didn't realize that he got an ace as well.
That's pretty nicely done. So yeah, Semphis gets to feel a little bit better about himself at least. But yeah, 14 rounds in a row. It's no problem. I mean, it's been done. It's just been done. They can do it.
I'm letting you be here.
Good. I appreciate it.
It has been done. They iBUYPOWER just did pick up 15 rounds against compLexity. It could happen one and the same. It is Counter-Strike. I just don't think so.
Nope. I don't think so either, but
Well,
we're about to find
I
out.
would love to be proven wrong. Nice shot by Sean Gears.
Yep, scout outside, but already Skadoodle down there putting the bomb down, and he will be able to finish the plant, so definitely worth it for iBUYPOWER. A little bit of a hole in the defense. Only anger goes down, but that money is going to help iBUYPOWER out a lot.
Yep, so now we'll look into the rounds to come. Of course, if they keep losing rounds, once they hit that 5-round mark, if compLexity picks up 5 rounds, they'll be at max bonus. So from that point on, iBUYPOWER will earn $3,400 at a minimum. That does not include if they get the bomb planted or the kills that they get as well. So they're going to be fine moving forward throughout the rest of this game.
That's an orb right there. And Sean has picked one up, so I don't know. I haven't seen that in a while. We haven't
He
seen
went
the
from
whole
a scout to an AUG.
Yeah. It's an interesting progression of weapons right here.
And he's playing. So one of the things that Sean likes to do is he likes to play in the back, very far back in there in the big garage. And he uses the fog and just a little bit of distance there, and so that way he blends into the background. And that's why, of course, he got smoked out there. So we'll go ahead and see how this one's playing out. Daze is having to fall back now, but they have. It's now down to a 3-on-3, and Sean Gear's AUG has been dropped.
Yeah, he did get the 1 kill in and almost got a second one with the grenade on Dazed, but you're right, it's a 3-on still 50 seconds left. And are they going to go for a boost here? Are you joking? Yes, they will. Look at this. The boost on over. Skadoodle makes the jump, and he fails.
Oh.
Down to 30 HP. Hiko and Anger left.
And he hasn't done enough KZ in his lifetime. And so right now, Hiko with the Mag 7. And he catches Dazed as he passes by. And so now there's still 2 other players to worry about. There's going to be Anger. He's going to make a call out there. Now you can see they're going to be able to push up, left up to Hiko. Mag 7, and that is going to do